Hey everyone, welcome to Becoming a Digital Learner. For week 2, we're going to be talking about attendance and participation here at Summit Learning Charter. So, as a public charter school, we are required to keep an attendance and show that our students are in school during the week. This also means being able to report if students are not in school. So, how do we go about doing this? We have students all over the state, students fully online, students partly online, some students come in, some students we don't see. How do we manage all this and keep track of who's attending and who's here every day? Well, a couple ways. The first one is login times and timed work. All of our classes are in a digital curriculum platform. What that means is you may have a class or 2 or 3 in Canvas. You may work in Edgenuity. You may be working in Acellus or Odysseyware or any of your other curriculum platforms or programs, or you may be working in a combination of all these. But for each of these platforms, we can go in and pull data on what class you worked on, what time you logged in, and how long you worked for. So the first way we keep attendance is simply to make sure that you are actually logging in and working on your classes each day for a good amount of time. What this means for you is make sure you're getting in, open your computer, and plan on doing approximately an hour a day for each class. Each of you, on average, have 4, maybe 5 classes, and you plan on doing an hour a day in each one of them. You may do 4 hours on one class on Monday, and then 4 hours on a different class on Tuesday. There's a lot of flexibility with that, but know that we can tell how much you're working, and we can tell how much you're not working. So keep on pace with due dates in your assignment calendar. Log in, make sure you're doing your work, going through things. Don't just log in and let it sit idly by while you make a sandwich and text your friends. But when you log in, do your work. That is one of the ways we'll keep attendance, and we can easily tell, are you working every day, or are there a lot of days that you're not working? The other way we track attendance is by how much interaction you are having with your teachers and advisors. Successful students at Summit Learning Charter are in daily communication with teachers. So what does this look like? Well, this looks like a lot of different things for a lot of different people. It could mean sending a Canvas message, clarifying about an assignment that you have that you're not quite sure what the directions are. It could be attending a homeroom class or Zoom class meeting. This is really easy if you're in a live class. You could just text with your teacher. Maybe you take a picture of a problem on a screen on your computer and you text it back and forth with the teacher, getting help on how to do it. Obviously, you can come to Eagle Creek or Tigard for enrichment or tutoring. We have 2 different campuses, and we really want to invite you to be participating in field trips, in tutoring times, in PE classes, and all sorts of stuff that we have going on at both of our campuses. If you participate in a discussion question, you're interacting with your teacher and others about a topic, or maybe you just respond to the feedback that your teacher gives you. In general, if you have a Canvas or live class, attendance will be a little bit easier, but if you're doing Edgenuity or Acellus or Odysseyware, you can also, the expectation is that you're still interacting with your teachers around your courses there as well. So if you don't do either of those things, if you're not logging in, if you're not contacting your teacher, if you have no record of doing anything for a particular day, that's where we mark you as absent. You are not in school, you did not do anything, you are an absent student for that day. And just like that puppy, we are sad about that. We want you here. We want you being successful, and being successful means you got to give yourself a chance to learn and work on your classes and be part of what we do. All right, so wrapping things up. Clearly, there's a lot of ways to daily participate as a student at Summit Learning Charter and be present for that day. We really want to encourage you to every day come in, make your plan, set aside that time, that 4 or 5 hour block, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening. You're setting aside time to do school, be successful, keep up with your assignment calendars, your due dates. And if you do all that, we'll have a great year.